Hello, my name is Melissa. Welcome back. I am finally here to film a journal that I have made to give to a friend of mine that I met over the summer. It's a surprise gift, but I'm going to start doing videos on all my journals because if it inspires just one person, it was worth it. This is a bookmark or a tag that was given to me by a friend of mine because of a short that I made video. You should go check that out. It's very interesting. At first, I thought they were some of the hummingbirds that had been coming around eating, but they weren't. Check it out. It's an interesting video. So I'm going to put that in my journal. So let me show you what we are here for today. And that is for a view of this beauty. Let's see if I can get her in frame. First of all, I'm going to start. I have not made a closure for it yet. I'm still debating on that. There's so much that sticks out of it. I really just don't want to mash any of it. However, it does need to be closed. So even long ways, maybe. I don't know. I'm still working that out. Have you ever made a junk journal before? Are you planning on making a junk journal? This is a tassel that I made. I had bought some wooden shutters, and I had my husband cut them down, and I was going to make some bowl fillers out of them. And I started making bowl fillers and putting beautiful and wise and loyal and peaceful and love and faith on them. And I don't know, I wasn't feeling it. So I decided to make book charms, and I gave one to my sister. I saw my sister took hers, and you can take this pin off, which has the clasp on it that attaches it to the book. She took hers, and she hung it on a door, her closet door in her bedroom. They're all different. And I thought, that is a really great idea. And they have these metal hooks hanging off of them, and I decided to decorate that with some vintage buttons. Anyway, it turned out super cute. I'm very, very happy with it. So I have a bunch of these. I'll be making some more, so I can get rid of my wooden blinds that I tore up. But anyway, they'll always be reused, repurposed. So I'm going to put this to the side, this ball pin. If I can get it closed. Yes, Melissa. Okay, yay. All right, let me adjust the camera so you can see a little better. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to flip through. I'm not going to say a whole lot. It's pretty self-explanatory. I just do what comes to mind and with the supplies that I have on hand that I've collected. I am actually personalizing them a little bit as I make them for friends. My next one will be listed in my Etsy store. Here's another paper clip that I made. Learned how to make from Karla Frizzelle. My sister gave me a bunch of envelopes of cards that belong to her mother, and I am using and repurposing those. So they'll go on to live another beautiful life, enlightening others. So. I have actually left a journaling card in here of my own that I'm going to share with this person. I'm going to leave it in here. She'll just have to see it when she comes across it. These are all journaling spots. They all come out. I believe this is an ATC coin, an ATC card. It is different, however, because my name and the name of the piece is not on it, and I believe the date that it was made. But I like to leave them blank so that people can write on them. This is some of my coffee dyed paper, and I believe some of my avocado dyed paper is in here as well. These are sticky notes, so they can be taken off. I left the tails in case, I don't know, you might want to use them for something. Journaling card. This is from my coffee dyed paper. Book pages. Journaling pieces. Everybody has a story to tell, and some more unique than others. Some lessons were harder than others. Some didn't take them as lessons at all. Now this is a text one, and I am coming up. I don't know about you guys, but how do you know whether or not your washi tape is going to stick well or not? Whether to reinforce it, or do you just automatically reinforce it? That's an issue I have for other crafters, other artists. Another paper clip that I made. This turned out really cute. People that I've already made journals for didn't get those paper clips. I'm going to have to drop one in the mail to them. I think that would be a great idea. It's dark here today, gloomy, but I'm glad we're getting rain. We need rain so bad. This was in a journal that I purchased at an estate sale, and someone had already journaled on it. This is not mine. It was someone else's. I left it in there. It's very interesting to reflect upon others and remember that everybody's human. Some of my homemade paper, not paper, homemade paper, but the color, the dyeing of it. I can slide a photo in here. I put this in here just to show that you could put a picture in here. Another place. I didn't close them all down. I wanted to leave some things open for them to do themselves. I'll send a little package of ephemera with it so that they can adorn. It's actually very therapeutic to just sit and mindlessly glue and create. And when I say mindlessly, meaning that you release all your other worries or cares or things that have your mind occupied and concentrate more on what you're doing at the moment. I have a whole bunch of these cards. I am going to enclose them in my journals. I think they're super cute. And they all say something different. Like, let me show you. There's a whole box of them. And they are front and back. Anyway, it's full of them. Full. I'm excited to use them in my journals. Let's see which one didn't go in there. Nothing a waste of time if you use the experience wisely. That's good. I think I'll leave that one in here. Let's just find a place for it. This is a bookmark with information about Geronimo. I think we spend way too much time on our phones. I know I do. I play games and see what's going on around me and things like that. And it's nice to get away from all that and just simply go back to the books. There's a couple recipes in here for my cool whip. Another quick spot. And again, I made these side paper. Oh, here we go. Here's some avocados. I don't know if you can tell that it's got a pink tip to it. It turned out really pretty. I was very pleased with that. Another ATC. And I enclosed a letter that was written in 1971. The letter is inside. Oh, maybe not. I think so. Yeah, I enclosed it. I don't know who they are, but it's a bit of ephemera. Original with that. I have a bunch more original ephemera I'm fixing to let loose because, like I said, I'm about to move. And I just don't have room. I save everything. I have had a heck of a time with these. Anyway, it turned out super cute. Another paper clip. So I think I've enclosed 3 paper clips. Maybe, yeah, I think 3 in this journal. And like I said, it's a gift to someone. They don't know they're getting it. I have a few more minor touch-ups and I will be finished. And that's this journal. And I just clip this on the binding. And I'll figure out what kind of closure I want to put on it. But it's really super cute. Yep, so that's that. I wanted to show you these paper clips that I learned how to make from Karla Frizzelle. I'll try to link her YouTube channel down below. She has some awesome ideas. She is very fun to watch. She always makes coffee look so good too. And I love coffee. I just don't have any here with me. Today it's been raining outside. Would be a good day for coffee. So here's some that I made. Whoop, let me see if I can get these. There we go. I love this one. Be good in a Christmas journal. I just took some odds and ends scraps that I had from cleaning out my craft room, and I say cleaning, I'm still in the process. I save everything. My daughter has a Halloween journal. I think I'm going to give this to her. There's another Halloween one too. This one. She loves fall. And her anniversary or 2-year anniversary is coming up. I'm so excited. I make mermaid journals. I have one that I'm going to make and list on in my Etsy store. I haven't done that yet, but I have already made a few paper clips. I was so glad to come across this while I was cleaning my craft room, this video of Karla's, because I didn't know what I was going to do with all the scrap stuff. And I didn't really want to throw it away. You can tell I'm kind of dizzy here. Here we go. Right here, Melissa. Okay. Has it been raining where you are? Guys, we have needed the rain so bad. And I'm going to make 1 or 2 of them for you on camera so you can see how it's done. And what we need is the paper clip. I make jewelry. I have a ton of jewelry beads, so I have a few of these on hand. However, you can pick them up at the Dollar Tree. They're really inexpensive if you don't have any. So what she does is she just pulls these out a little bit so it's easier to get to. She did decorated first and then pulled hers out. I'm going to do this first. I guess it's just a matter of what you feel comfortable doing. And just twist it. I start at the very end and I start twisting it and just keep rolling with it. And then you have something that looks like this. Really cute. Okay. Then I have some scrap. Ribbon that I was going to throw away. Decided I'm going to keep it. And I'm going to cut some of this. And I believe I'll do some of this bias tape. And I'll make another Christmas one. Since I had, well, I don't know, this one's orange. Or it kind of looks orange. I'm not sure. Let's see, I have this small piece left. It has tape on it. Let's get that off. So I'm trying to use up this ribbon. I have so much ribbon. I have so much supplies, so much supplies. That's such good grammar. I have a lot of supplies, a lot. So what I'm doing is just cutting a few of these. I cut them about, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches. My fingers are kind of fumbly, so the longer the better for me to tie them. And I think I'm going to use this. And put that down. Let's do this. I don't know why that frightens me, but every time it does that, I jump. Ugh. When it's just like this, it kind of reminds me of a corn. And I don't know why. Kind of, you know, corn that grows in a field. And you can put whatever you want. This is just a general idea of a decorated paperclip for junk journals, or they look super cute on your desk to give to coworkers for a little gift. You can make a little tablet with a paperclip. I'm going to show you those in a minute. How easy I made those little tablets out of scraps. I was at the ranch and didn't have anything to do, and I really had brought all my crafting supplies home, so I was forced to work with what I had. I'm about to make my sister and my daughter some flannel shirts on my Cricut. Not the flannel shirts, but you can print something out for their flannel shirt. I don't know how long you leave these, but I have been liking mine kind of long. If you get one of my paper clips and it's too long for you, you can always trim it. Give it a haircut. Mm-hmm. And as far as which way the ribbon is facing, I think that it looks pretty either way, and whether it's this way or this way. So it's all personal preference. So I don't know. I'm gonna do this one. Karla, if you're watching this video, I have a question. When you said you tie this part over the knot, what do you, I'm not understanding. Is it over this knot? Do you start here and make sure it goes up to here? I'm not sure about that. But I know I've had a little bit of trouble with them sliding. So that might be I'm not doing it properly. So I've been going up above that knot. I'm doing it that way. And let's see, what beads or buttons do I have? And I make jewelry as well. Therefore, I have a ton of beads. This is just a small. I'm going to do this one. This one. I like the round one better. And I like that one. Maybe one of those. I'll find another one. What about a pearl? Pearl's going to be in for the Christmas season. For the fall season, for this next season. Okay, so I think those are what I'm going to use. I don't know if I could get 2 of them in here. I'm going to try, though. That will make my knot bigger. And I do every one of these are different. I don't think I've done any 2 the same. That's the fun part about it, is that you can change up your style for the occasion. So I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm going to tie a knot in it. And hopefully it will be too thick. I could just do this. times. Do you have any suggestions for my wooden slats that I have decided to put into charms? I have probably about 50 of them. What about Christmas ornaments? When I first got them, my husband cut them down and sanded, and I painted all put the holes in them for me. They honestly look like for a bathroom key or a shop key or something that you don't want someone to walk away with. But when I saw it hanging on my sister's door, and I had them hanging here, but I thought, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it looks really cute. Maybe she'll take a picture of it and send it to me, and I can put it in a short. So that's that one. Kind of, I don't know, curled up on me. So I'm going to just do that. Maybe trim it a little. And it's staying now, but I gave it shaggy. Anyway, I like them rather long. So I'm going to leave that one. I'm also going to use this. This has been my favorite thing to tie these with. I guess I'm not going to put another one on it. I'm just going to use this. I like when it turns one way and the other turns the other on this particular, because whoops, I knew I was going to do that. This particular one, it looks pretty from both sides, and I'm going to have to turn that side along. Let me see if I can find that bead. Oh, I also have some buttons. You can put buttons on them. Let's see if I have any buttons. Some green ones. Be hard to see. We have some more buttons. I don't know, but I like those two together. Let me show you what it's going to look like. When I put this button, we do all 4 buttonholes. And it doesn't move, and you really don't have to tie a knot in it. So I'm just going to do a button so you can see what it looks like with buttons. So you want to get it pretty much where it's going to go. I really like it simply because, ooh, I messed that one up. And let's trim it. Why would you go in there? There we go. I'm going to try to get more videos out faster to show you some of the other things that I'm working on. And I'll always come on and show my journals, my junk journals. Like I said, I'm about to list my first ones for sale. I've always given them away as gifts. We're going to see how it does. I think I'll offer them first. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. Anyway, so that has a vintage button. And I like the way it just kind of hangs. It kind of looks a little bit Christmassy. I don't know. Anyway. So when you put it on something, this is what it will look like. The thicker the ribbon, the more space it takes through here, the further out your paper clip will be. It'll still work, but it won't go down as far. So that is another reference. The next thing I'm going to show you are these books that I made while I was also at the ranch and did not have much supplies. I used junk envelopes that I got. I used some cardstock. These are paper clips that I need to decorate. I haven't decided whether I'm going to do hidden paper clips or the decorative paper clips, but this is just full of envelopes and some stuff that I was going to throw away. Even though it's got lines on it, you can still write on it. It's still legible. And so you turn trash into treasure. So I'm going to decorate one of these on camera and show you how easy that is to do. I decorated this one. It has a tuck spot. And it's also just full of envelopes and it was a pad of paper that I took apart. And I have not decided yet whether I'm going to tie them in. Let me try to do that now. See if it will even work. And this is how the process goes. You just come up with ideas as you're working with it. Well, I guess I glued that one down. Okay. And I thought I could tie them. I made another one. And I glued it in. Glued the pages in, and it takes up a little bit of the space that you would normally get for writing. I don't know how tight I'll be able to get this. Kind of pulled it too tight. I might attach a few beads on it, or buttons, but that will keep it in here. Cute. And this is also a tuck spot. So I'm going to show you one that I've already made. This is one I made with just paper and glue. glue this on. It's coming up. And I made my own risers out of cardboard, so that's not sticking very good. I didn't have any supplies, so I cut some pieces of cardboard and put under it so it would stand up. If you're a crafter, there's always ways to make do. You'll fix or think or wheel it back into working. So I have some punches I thought I would see about decorating this one. Now that I'm at home and I have more supplies. I don't know. And we got our first rainfall in a long time. I'm so excited. Maybe I'll just put leaves all over it because that's the way it looks outside. They're not very green since we haven't had any rain. I don't know. I kind of just like it simple. I'm always trying to do odd numbers. So maybe. Well, we're just going to go with it. And I just used Elmer's glue and scrapbook paper. I cut out the cardstock and junk mail envelopes. I kind of like that color. Let's try. That one looks more like fall. Okay, so in case you didn't realize, I can remember which ones I laid down. And that worked to remind me for sure. That kind of blended right in, didn't it? These were made out of magazine pages and a a leaf punch that I had. And that should all dry clear. And this is the one that I glued the pages in. It's still great. It's still awesome. It's still gonna work. Just took a little longer for it to dry. And then the one that I just tied, it's kind of loose, but I think for the most part it will still work. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I will come back and show you when I have finished all of these. I made this, it's like a matchbook cover, little journaling spots, or you could carry it in your purse. You can always refill it with a little pad of sticky paper. It was made out of cardstock, scrapbook paper. These are also journaling spots where you can either put a picture. This one is going in my journal, my finished journal. And then I made like a little file folder, so nothing's perfection. I don't measure anything. I glue and go. If it's work, then I really don't want to do it right now. Whoops. And I enjoy doing this, and nothing's going to be perfect. That way, I believe that it reassures it's okay to write in it, to glue in it, and so forth. I have a couple wooden boxes I'd like to show you. And in my next video, I will show you my finished books, and we will make a box together. Here are a few of my boxes that I've made. You can decorate them however you'd like, paint them whatever color, don't paint them at all. Here is the first one I made, and she turned out pretty cute. I used a vintage pen, a little pill pen, a button, feather, beads, a stamp, some washi tape, scrapbook paper, popsicle sticks, and wooden blocks from the Dollar Tree. She turned out really cute. Here's another one. So she had been broken, chipped. So instead of putting her in the garbage, I gave her new life. She's now a handle for this box. I put a button on top so it's not removable. And I used scrapbook paper and again the blocks. This piece came from the Dollar Tree. It comes in a pack of 4, I believe. Super easy, super fun, great project for the kids to give as Christmas gifts. You can, like I said, you can decorate them with buttons. When I was in brownies, we used noodles, and the teacher spray painted the noodles, and we used all different shapes: elbow noodles, egg noodles, spaghetti noodles, lasagna noodles, any kind of noodle you could think of. But that's just an idea. Got some affordable things this Christmas. And last but not least, this one, and this is one of my favorites. I have magnets of picture frames with magnets on the back, and this was a Christmas ornament, and I took it off, glued it on here. It's not glued. This isn't glued, but you can put it in there to keep things from falling through. The cracks really aren't that big, but I don't know. I haven't glued it in there. It's just laying in there. I made a couple of these that I haven't finished, and there's the wooden blocks. This one already has, but I can stick that picture frame on here. It sticks. So then I have a picture of my children, my dogs, whatever I want to put right there in that door. It's just really cute. I'll have to show that to you or make something similar. So that would be a good idea for a project. Here's another one I haven't finished, but just an idea. They're all different. I guess they're all about the same height. But if you look at the bottom of this one, look how crooked and wonky I even glued it to something. How wonky my legs are. No one's going to notice. No one cares. Look how cute the front is. That's a stamp, and I just decorated it. Anyway, here's my extras. I got those at the Dollar Tree. These popsicle sticks. I have so many. And I just reinforced the bottom however you want to do it. I've done it different ways. Just This one yeah, this one isn't reinforced, but it is painted, this one, with a whitewash. And then last time I was at the ranch, I also had some Jenga blocks that I bought at the Goodwill. And I thought I would put a box together. I had some of these left over, and I had some glue. So I went to town, and this is what I came up with. At first, I thought I was going to have to go to the hacksaw or something, and then I realized I could do it like this. And I kind of like the natural wood look. You guys tell me, would you paint it? What would you do with it? How would you finish this box? And then I have the feet. And I'm going to make a few more of these. They're nice little boxes to keep, I don't know, paper clips in or jewelry, pretty much anything you like. Anyway, I thought I'd share these with you. I will make another video on how I made them. I will finish these up in the meantime so I can show you what I decided to do with them. And thank you for joining me. If you made it this far, after all my rambling, please subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you. Until next time.